Imagine sitting alone in your home at night. The world outside is silent, the lights are low, and everything seems still. Then, you begin to notice it. A deep, steady sound in the background, somewhere between a vibration and a hum. It's not the refrigerator, not the pipes, and not a car outside your window. It's something else. It feels as if the very air is trembling. You press your hands to your ears, but it's still there. That low, throbbing drone. Impossible to locate, impossible to escape. For some, this sound has never stopped.
This is known simply as the hum, a phenomenon reported all around the world. A strange, low-frequency droning that only a small number of people can hear, yet it drives those who do to the edge of exhaustion. It has been described as the distant rumble of a diesel engine idling somewhere underground, or as a faint mechanical buzzing that resonates through walls and into the skull. Most people hear nothing at all, while a few hear it so loudly that it ruins their sleep, their peace, and sometimes their sanity. In Taos, New Mexico, a small desert town known for its artists and sweeping mesas, the mystery began in the early 1990s. Residents started reporting a low, persistent sound that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. It wasn't thunder, wasn't traffic, and it wasn't electrical. The hum seemed to rise from the earth itself. Local papers called it the Taos hum. Scientists from the University of New Mexico and Los Alamos National Laboratory came to investigate. They brought sensitive microphones, seismographs, and electromagnetic detectors. Dozens of volunteers were interviewed. In the end, only about 2% of Taos residents could hear it. But for that small group, the hum was maddening. Some said it vibrated through their pillows at night. Others said they felt it deep in their chest like a heartbeat they couldn't turn off. The research team measured sound waves between 30 and 80 hertz, deep in the low-frequency range. Yet the readings didn't match what the hearers described. The instruments detected no consistent source, no industrial pattern, no mechanical rhythm. The hum was real to those who heard it, but invisible to every tool of modern science. And Taos was not alone. Similar reports surfaced in Bristol, England, as far back as the 1970s, where hundreds of residents complained of a constant low droning that kept them awake at night. The same thing happened in Windsor, Ontario, where the sound was so intense that windows shook and dishes rattled. Canadian researchers traced it to Zug Island, an industrial zone across the river in Michigan, but when the factory shut down for repairs, the hum continued. In Australia, in Germany, and in New Zealand, the story repeated. The same low, bone-deep vibration, sometimes local, sometimes spreading for miles, but never with a clear source. People who hear the hum describe similar symptoms: headaches, ear pressure, insomnia, nausea, even nosebleeds. Some claim they can feel the sound more than they hear it, a trembling under the skin or a pulse behind the eyes. Many say the sound gets stronger indoors, as if buildings amplify it, while others insist it follows them outside. In the quiet of night, it grows louder, and perhaps the most unnerving part is that no one else in the same room may hear a thing. Scientists have proposed many theories. Some believe it's purely mechanical, caused by distant power lines, underground pipelines, or heavy industrial fans that produce sound waves too deep for most ears to detect. Others suspect low-frequency radio transmissions, or infrasound generated by ocean waves and shifting tectonic plates. There are even studies suggesting the Earth itself may constantly vibrate with a faint natural resonance, a kind of planetary heartbeat that, for reasons unknown, only some individuals can perceive. Physicians have explored the biological side. They've linked certain cases to tinnitus, inner ear irregularities, or what's known as spontaneous otoacoustic emissions, faint tones actually produced inside the ear. Yet that can't explain why multiple people in the same town sometimes hear the same sound at once. Others think the hum could be psychological, that once a person notices a sound in their environment, they can begin to fixate on it, training their brain to amplify it until it becomes all-consuming. But that theory falters too, because when researchers record inside the homes of people who claim to hear the hum, instruments occasionally do pick up very low vibrations, though never with enough consistency to prove a single source. Still, the mystery deepens. Some investigators have found frequencies between 32 and 80 hertz in Taos, while others detect nothing. Some say the hum comes and goes with the weather, or grows louder near certain hillsides or valleys. There are even reports of pets reacting, dogs whining, cats hiding, as if they too can sense something out of range. As with all unexplained sounds, speculation eventually turns toward the extraordinary. Some say the hum is connected to secret military experiments, submarine communications, or low-frequency weapons tests. Others whisper about the possibility of global energy systems, underground tunneling projects, or signals sent through the Earth itself. A few stretch further, suggesting that it could be something cosmic, a frequency not meant for human ears, perhaps even a byproduct of the planet's shifting magnetic field. But whatever it is, the hum continues to be heard. Entire communities have been mapped around it. Hum hearer groups who share coping techniques and track the sound across regions. For some, the hum comes in waves, lasting weeks or months, before fading. For others, it never leaves. In severe cases, people have moved away from their homes entirely, only to find the hum follows them or returns the moment they stop thinking about it. The hum raises haunting questions about perception itself. How much of our world exists outside our normal range of hearing and sight? If only a small portion of people can detect something, does that make it any less real? Scientists have proven that humans can sense frequencies between 20 hertz and 20,000 hertz. Yet sounds below that range, infrasound, can still shake the body, influence mood, and even cause panic. Could the hum be a form of infrasound that interacts directly with the human nervous system, slipping under the radar of our conscious hearing? Or is it something we have yet to name, a vibration born from the union of Earth, technology, and biology? One researcher described it best: the hum is the intersection where physics meets human consciousness. It is both a sound and an experience, both measurable and elusive. Whether the cause lies in the ground, in the atmosphere, or within our own bodies, the hum reminds us that we inhabit a living, vibrating world, one still filled with frequencies we cannot explain.
For those who hear it, silence is no longer silence. The night carries a pulse they cannot escape, a reminder that something unseen is always humming beneath the surface of our world. So the question remains, if the hum is out there, are you one of the ones who can hear it? Let us know in the comments if you have ever heard it. Please like and subscribe if you find the unexplained as fascinating as I do. Thanks for joining us here at Unexplained Places on Earth. Our lead researcher and producer, Marcia Chase, is collecting unusual stories and unexplained places as she finishes the ending of her first novel. If you have a great story to tell or unusual place to add to the list, please send us an email. Thanks for watching.